Hello! Welcome back to my channel, is Tzai Access. At sa ating Real Talk with Tzai, ang ating guest ay si Ate Meriam!
Hello! Hi everybody!
Yan!
Kumusta?
Ikaw ang kamusta, te? Umiral na naman yung magiging.
I'm gonna be interviewing the interviewer. Okay, right.
Kamusta ka ngayon?
I'm good, thank you.
Yan. Sige, te, may unang question ako sa iyo. Can you
Okay.
tell me a brief history kung paano ka nakarating here in the UK?
Well, I fell in love with a Scotsman and I met him in the Philippines when I was working in a hotel and he stayed there with his ex-girlfriend then. And from then on, you know, he started talking to me on the phone and he started sending me emails and all that stuff.
So, nag-married ka na sa Philippines bago ka pumunta dito?
With my ex-husband.
Ah, yeah.
Ex-husband. No, that's an ex-husband now.
Okay.
God rest his soul. He's no longer here. So,
Okay.
no, we got married here in the UK.
In the UK.
Mhm.
So, dito kayo nag-start. Start your family here. Nag-build ng ano. Okay.
Exactly.
I heard you joined the beauty pageant there before the CDO. And then, and you've been asked to be co-host sa
TV and,
variety show weekly. That's
weekly variety show.
Can you tell me about that one?
That was, diba sa Philippines, it's very common ang very common ang beauty pageant sa, especially with girls na medyo may looks or may pera. And I've been asked to join one sa college ko, and I won that first one up. Then I joined another beauty contest sa Cagayan de Oro, and that was regional yun. And I came as a finalist, one of the finalists. Unfortunately, I was going out with somebody at that time who was from a Muslim family, and I was asked to pull out because apparently his family didn't like the fact that I was joining that beauty contest and I was prancing about in shorts and bikinis.
Because of the culture.
Yeah, because of the culture. So I had to give that up. Silly things that you do for love, down at that time. Anyway, so but part of being in that beauty pageant was to work, either go and present yourself on television, do a co-hosting, or
The opportunity comes in.
All of that. But I was already working at that time. I was working in a hotel sa Cagayan de Oro, and I was only in that television show for a short period of time because I ended up being told off by my manager at the hotel and said, well, you can't be in college, you can't be on that television show, and you can't be working with us at the same time. It's just burning both ends of the candle, basically. So I had to give that one up. I did a stint as a DJ as well, but that
That's
didn't
the
last
sister
long.
company of GMA, right, Ate?
Yeah, it was, I can't even remember. Oh my god, that was a long time ago. GMA 6. I'm gonna have to text one of my friends, my
Because that was a long
grade.
time ago.
Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, but
The reason
That
why you
was a
did not
good
pursue that
experience.
one is because of the cultures and other opportunity comes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the ex-husband come to the I mean, you met
no.
he's not one of the reason also.
No, he wasn't one of the reason. That was my ex-boyfriend who was a Muslim boy,
that's
and that was just because of their culture. So I had to give that one up. And then we split up after that. So I joined another beauty contest. It's one of those things. So yeah.
So you won that one, no?
No, I didn't win that one. I was for sure nervous as well. So there you go. There's always somebody prettier and smarter out there than you.
For sure you are also. It's just happened that it's not meant for you.
But I did got asked to join a beauty contest in Scotland. So that was Mrs. Philippines Scotland, and I was the very first one, and I won that.
Oh really? Let's show the the UK, what do you love here, and vice versa? What do you dislike living here in the UK?
Well,
also?
living in the UK, it is so much safer and than staying, I suppose, staying in the Philippines or staying in America. The reason I'm saying that is because I've got kids, and obviously bringing up kids in here is a lot easier too. For all the things that we complain about in Scotland, meron tayong diba, child benefit.
Oh, yeah.
We've got free education for our kids, and it's just a better
Medical
place to stay. Yeah, medical
also.
assistance. What else do I like? The people. I love the people in Scotland. What you see is what you get. People in Glasgow are always very, very helpful. So, and I've made a lot of good friends. Pero I'm still in touch with my Filipino community. So, yun.
Just like nila Ate Chris.
Oh, of course.
Eh,
Yeah.
what do you dislike living here? Is there one or some?
To start with, siguro the cold weather, but then I got used to that, which is obviously you find something positive about the negative that you find in any country where you stay. So, ayun.
That's
I
nice. That's
survived.
nice to hear. How about how many kids you have pala, te?
I've got tatlo.
You got
I'm
tatlo?
sorry. By the way, guys, I'm gonna have to apologize. I'm from Cagayan de Oro. I grew up in Cagayan de Oro, between Cagayan de Oro and Cebu, where my dad is from. Unfortunately, if I'm going to start talking to in Tagalog, ang Tagalog ko is matigas, parang binabagsak.
That's
So
fine.
it's quicker and easier for me to talk in
English,
In
yeah.
English. Besides, I'm already in Scotland. I've been in Scotland since 1989.
How many years now in Scotland?
Oh my God, 36.
That's too long.
36.
And everyone is talking in English, so for sure. Scottish. So you have three.
I've got three kids, yes.
And there are two boys, or
I've got two boys. Well, two boys and a girl. Although I would say, yeah, I've got one and a half boy and 1.5 girl. Ang eldest ko is gay, and he's a lovely, lovely human being, and he is, he's just a joy to be having as a child. I went through a lot of problems with some friends, for example, that thought being brought up as a Catholic back in the Philippines, and then later on became a born-again Christian. I even, for crying out loud, I even taught Sunday school. I was very active in my church. Unfortunately, not a lot of people understand that.
The gender.
Exactly. I mean, it is a very common thing. I'd rather have a healthy, balanced, and mentally balanced child who is very creative, and he's also, you've got a child that is contributing very well in society, as long as he's not, hindi problemado, which I was praying for. I've lost a few friends because of
being,
letting my child, grow up the way he is.
So that's how you handle having a son gay like that. No.
Of course, yeah. It's.
Is it easy or is it hard also growing up also for your son?
I've known that my child is special since he was 2 years old. So instead of me giving him action man figures, I and my best friend at that time actually bought him Barbie dolls.
And then you started just instead of supporting na lang.
Of course, yeah.
Whatever.
I mean,
he
your
likes.
child is your child. Any parent should really be very supportive with a child. I understand that culture sa Philippines, maybe pagka ang child mo is gay or lesbian or anything like that, they seem to have that prejudice. I think at this moment in time, siguro medyo, from what I heard, medyo open na. But there are still yung mga ka-contemporaries ko, yung mga friends ko, for example, the same age as me, they still see that as how could you? You used to be in the church and all that. But do you know what? I take my child's side every single time. That's your responsibility. You're a mother. Your child comes first.
Especially kung hindi naman siya sakit ng ulo, no?
Absolutely not.
Being a responsible son and kids to you.
Oh, he's lovely.
It's
I've
a
got three
blessing.
beautiful kids, which is I'm so thankful for.
It's a blessing.
And I'm now got two son-in-laws.
And he's married.
Oh yeah, he's married. Yeah, he's just gotten married.
Next, my question is, are you agree with the same-sex marriage? That's
absolutely,
no
love is love, and love always wins. So there you go.
yeah. So, since you're settled here in the UK now, what do you love to do the most when you're available time?
During my available time,
Yeah.
catch up with friends, do a lot of cooking, hill walking, photography.
Yeah. Speaking of hill walking, why do you love that hill walking, and what did you gain from that?
Oo nga, no? From the other side.
All your picture, I can see all of that is hill walking mountain. Ate Meriam is there.
Kaya nga, no? I mean, for somebody who's grown up in the Philippines and constantly walking in the beach and constantly wearing swimsuits and bikinis and all that,
And here in Scotland.
and here in Scotland, all of a sudden, no. Actually, I didn't start hill walking until after I was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh yeah.
Then I was lying in hospital one day, really thinking, my God, I'm gonna end up dying, and I haven't even climbed those hills. I could see the hills from my
So yung diagnosed
hospital
with
window.
cancer, what cancer do you have? I mean,
I had stage 4 breast cancer.
breast cancer. So it means you started hill walking when you diagnosed with cancer.
After I had my
after
treatment with
diagnosis
cancer,
with
yeah, I started walking. In fact, my first walk was 3 weeks after my last surgery.
And you think that's how you survive it?
It
Or
helps you a
is it-
lot. It helps you a lot with mentally, physically. It really helps you a lot. I mean, the people that helped me out to start with, they were so good. I've joined a couple of clubs. I was with the first walk I did was with East Kilbride Mountaineering, and the people in there were superb. They were just really, supportive, and every single time that you feel like just giving up, I mean, it's the same thing as in life. You climb up a hill and you think, why on earth am I doing this?
Yes.
This is painful, this is so exhausting, and then you get to the top and then you said, yeah, I have done the right thing. And the way to look at it is, you just think about walking, every steps that you make, you think, I've gone through a lot of things in my life, this is just another step.
Yeah.
And then you use that, whatever you learn up in the mountains, up outdoors, out there.
Some
you
people will not notice and did not recognize how it works, how it will help you, the people. But,
It is amazing.
but if you are in the situation already, it helps. Anyway, Ate, did you go through chemotherapy or
Oh, yeah.
brachytherapy, radiation?
I didn't have radiation therapy, but I
Chemotherapy.
did battle for 3 years and stage 4 unit.
Wow.
So,
Stage
yeah.
4 years?
and at one point I really thought I was gonna die. I went through a lot of treatment, and your body's just about giving up. And then you talk to your oncologist and say, if I give up now, what will happen? And then my oncologist was brutal. She was young, she was absolutely smart, but she knew she had to be brutal with me. And the only thing she said was, well,
Did you lose your hair, Ate?
absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Every hair in my body was gone.
Did you remember when is that? What year is
That
that?
was
Because
in
I think I did not see
2008.
you.
No,
Yeah.
until after. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not here yet, I think, that
Yeah.
time.
I've been diagnosed in 2008 and then didn't really finish treatment until about.
So you are now
2011.
cancer free. Yeah.
I'm not totally cancer free. No, I've got that at the back. It's
Okay.
being monitored. I'm
Every
still
year. Every 6
Well,
months.
yeah, every supposed to be, but nowadays it's later and later. It's still there. You know, I'm BRCA
process.
1 and 2 positive, which is damaged genes yun, di ba? So it might come back in some ways or another, in some form or another, rather. But you know, there's really no point worrying about it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to live life every single day, grab it with both hands, make the best out of it. There's really nothing you can do. When it comes, it comes.
So in that case, you don't have any regrets in the past, yeah? Do you
No.
think? No.
There's nothing. I wouldn't say I don't have any regrets, but then what I would say is whatever things that you've done really in the past is a lesson. You know, what you were is how you are now, basically, is what make you what you are.
Nice.
So, there you go.
Yeah. Any advice that you can give to our kababayans na who wants to work here or migrate here in year 2025, yeah?
2000,
Yeah.
2025,
Because before it's
okay,
easy.
yeah, it was
But
quite
now,
easy.
2025, there's a lot of happening. There's a lot of rules that needs to implement in the UK government. Do you have any advice for them?
You're right. Like anyone that wants to come to the UK, you've got to. It probably would be very helpful if you go through the right process.
The right process.
Don't come in just because you're on holiday and then use the tago ng tago method. TNT. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in the UK. You're gonna get caught. So
You can't get a job.
you have to get a job. Don't come in and think it's gonna be easy. Culture shock is real. I'll tell you. You come in, it's good if you've got obviously friends, good friends. You have to find a Filipino community. You'll be well supported.
Yes,
That's the
true.
first thing.
Yeah. And one of their Filipino community is like your group, ate.
Absolutely. You know what they say?
We are so lucky to meet their groups.
I know. Well, you know what they say. What was the saying? Your
Ano te?
I can't remember. your what's the word for that?
We can put that on there.
Got that one.
Just send it to me. I will put it there. So, last question ko, ate. Do you have motto in life, mantra, Bible verse that helps you along
my
the way
God.
in your journey, that will inspire others also to help them, in their life? Yeah.
When I'm walking, the thought that always comes to my head is I'm climbing mountains not because I want the world to see me, but I want to see the world. And that's why I have to be right on top. And then the other thing is when you're doing something and you're not really sure whether you go on or not, now you have to remember the worst thing about failing is not even trying. So that is, put that in your head. Keep going.
It's like, ate, I don't know if that means, if you fail, you need to try again.
Of course.
Very good.
But don't not do anything just because. Don't stop yourself from doing something just because you
You
think,
failed now.
oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I don't think I'm deserving to do that. No, you have to try.
Yes.
The worst thing is not even trying.
If you're not try it means you will not know what the outcome is.
Absolutely.
It's like risking also. And of course, you should have second plan if it will fail. Yeah, very good. That's true. Thank you so much, Te. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was supposed to be asking you a few questions, diba? I can't remember why it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, yan na, tumatanda na eh.
Ayan, sabi ko. Sige, ayan. Thank you so much, ate. Tell ate to subscribe, follow, and share.
Well, follow and share.
Thank you so much. Okay, next question natin. Maybe I can answer.
Next,
Ang bilis.
kasi
Ang bilis natin magsalita eh.